Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. As I love to say, it's not cute not knowing. We're going to start off with a hug. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, and we like to start off with a hug. So, what's going on? Bill Cosby, the charges have been dropped, overturned. Pennsylvania State Supreme Court ruled he's a victim due to his process rights. What does this mean? There was a previous prosecutor in this case who said, I'm not going to prosecute you if you sit down, talk to us, tell us some incidents. So Bill Cosby did. Well, a new prosecutor comes in. He uses that evidence to send Bill Cosby straight to court. They wanted him in jail. But in the whole process of this, and this is what a lot of people said, what about his due process rights? You kind of like tricked him. You told him that you weren't going to convict him, and now you turn around and you convict him. The sentence was 3 to 10 years. He served 2. He's 83 years old. He's got a birthday coming up. How do you feel? There are a lot of people mad. Bill Cosby was the first male star in this whole Me Too thing to get convicted. A lot of victims are mad. A lot of people are mad. Some people are like, Bill Cosby was railroaded. There were so many women that came forward. Statute of limitations had run out. Some women, their testimony was like, you kept going back. What's going on? So there was a lot of murkiness. But in this particular case against Bill Cosby, many felt he should not have been tried again. He was already tried. The woman had been given money, won money. And now, today, Pennsylvania State Supreme Court has ruled that those sex assault charges is going to be cleared. There'll be like no record of it. Case overturned, charges dropped. But already, Bill Cosby had lost 2 years of his life, and he is now officially. Will the brouhaha over Bill Cosby change? No. You'll have the Gloria Allreds and people like that coming out with civil cases. But this case here, this Pennsylvania case, they can never try him again. I'm sure there'll be other civil suits and other women in many other areas, but this right here in Pennsylvania, they can never try Bill Cosby again. Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown are doing a Verzuz. Essence Magazine helping to put this together, to kick off with their Essence Festival. This is going to be interesting because both men have hits. Now, I do want to know who you got. You got Keith, you got Bobby. They both have hits. They both come out of the same era. This should be interesting. Yesterday, I had wanted to bring up Little Kim. She wants to do a Verzuz with Nicki Minaj. No, Kim. Y'all talking 2 different eras. I know you started with the wigs and the colored wigs and stuff like that, but it's 2 different eras. And I don't even think people would want to because the audiences are so different. My era, we loved hardcore Lil' Kim. I don't think it's a good idea, and I don't think that Nicki's people would. What's the best way to watch Verzuz? On Instagram. I know they're going to have it on YouTube as well. But Verzuz TV, Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. That is going to be an interesting Verzuz. The Weeknd, the singer, now wants to take his turn at acting. He is signed on for HBO to not only star, but be the executive producer of a series called The Idol. He says he's wanted to get into acting for quite some time. Well, the trailer came out for the First Wives Club. Jill Scott and company are back. Oh, the season looks good. Michelle Batal, Ryan Michelle Bath. I think there's a new girl that they have, but it looks so good. July 15th, mark it on your calendar. BET Plus, the First Wives Club is back for a second season. Production has started on Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. They said that everybody is coming back, which makes you think like, everybody? Does that include Michael B. Jordan? Will he be back? But they say that they're going to make Chadwick Boseman proud. They're really keeping a tight lid on what's going on, but we do know that it's being filmed in Atlanta. Production has started. It arrives in theaters next July. No Sudden Move is a movie that's streaming starting tomorrow on HBO Max. Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro, Ray Liotta, Matt Damon, my man Bill Duke, who plays the original OG gangster. I interviewed him a couple of weeks ago, and he says, "You know, Patty, I don't talk a lot, but I look really cool when I step out of my car." It's set in 1954 Detroit. These small town criminals or small time criminals, they get caught up in the heist that goes wrong, and they realize that we got to clear our name. This is an excellent thriller, but no sudden move, everybody. It starts streaming on HBO Max on Thursday, tomorrow. It was 26 years ago that we lost the legendary Phyllis Hyman. 26 years ago. Here in Philly, we're saluting her on Sunday with our show, Gone But Not Forgotten, which I host. I'm doing a big Facebook Live event on her actual birthday, July the 6th. She would have been 72. I've got author David Ritz. He wrote Marvin Gaye's story. He's written a lot of biographies, but doing it with him, some other notable people, Kenny Gamble, but it's a celebration because there's a 9-disc CD of her music that's about to be released. Singer Phyllis Hyman. We lost her 26 years ago today. The 94th Annual Academy Awards. What are some of the changes? 10 movies will be up for Best Picture. There'll be special Oscars given to Danny Glover as well as Samuel L. Jackson. Well, that makeup for the fiasco earlier this year, but the Oscars will be going back to normal. The Bill Cosby case, charges dropped, overturned. You know I want to know what you're saying and thinking about this. There are many women who are livid that this has happened, but Pennsylvania State Supreme Court came down with this because he was promised that he would not be prosecuted. That was that little technicality, and they did. They said it was unfair making Mr. Cosby a victim. The fallout is going to be something else. I'm wondering who's going to get the first interview. They're probably racing now. Who's the first that can interview him? Or maybe he won't do any interviews. But Bill Cosby today, charges dropped, and he is a free man. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when the videos come up. Leave a comment. Auntie leaves the comments. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Who would have thought this day would have been like this with this news? Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.